Hey guys, it's Cece, and today I am here to do a mini haul. So on May 13th, I graduated college. Very exciting thing. If you want to go watch my vlog, you can go do that. But because I graduated college, my grandmother took me, my mom, and my sister on a vacation to Florida. We went to Universal Studios and we went to Disney World, and I wanted to talk about the few things that I bought while I was there. This is not a huge haul. I did a haul last time I went to Disney. I went way too hard. My bank account was sad, so I went much cooler now, and I thought I would show you everything I got. I am, however, going to start with a couple of things that did not come from Disney. The first thing that I want to haul that isn't from Universal or from Disney is my brand spanking new college degree! That's really all I have to say about that. Look how exciting it is. It has a little carrying case. There's a degree inside. Don't know what I'm going to do with this now. I worked for it, but now this is basically like, that's it! Now I own this piece of paper! And the other thing that I wanted to mention is also from my university. I'm wearing it. It's this great Drew University sweatshirt. This is just like a super cozy sweatshirt, and when I was working up to graduating, I knew I wanted to be able to have one of those slightly oversized pullover sweatshirts from the place where I went to college. I feel like everyone on TV has one of those, and I'm really glad that I got this one because it is great, and I'm gonna wear it all the time. But now, let's get into some Harry Potter and Disney stuff. We're gonna start with Disney, and then we will go into Harry Potter. So Disney, the first thing I wanted to show off is this. It is my I'm celebrating graduation pin. My mom got it for me. I always get a badge for why I am at Disney. I have a huge line of them up on my corkboard. I have a graduation pin for when I went to Disney after I graduated high school, and now I have one for when I graduated after college. It's just a nice form of symmetry. Beyond those two pins, I actually have a couple more. I am a pin trader, so every time I go to the park, I have a lanyard full of pins that I trade with the employees who work there, and actually, one girl came up to me and she just wanted to trade personally, which usually is nothing you do in Disney, but she was cute and we were both wearing Hakuna Matata shirts, and I was like, sure, honey, you can look at any of the pins. You can take any of them if you want them. But two of the pins I traded for are, first of all, this Pascal. So Pascal is from Tangled. It's one of my favorite Disney movies. He is blue and not green, which I think is part of his collector status. He has this little mini Mickey ear, which means you can't purchase him, you have to trade for him. I just thought he was cute. I love Tangled, and I liked that he was a little blue Pascal instead of a green one. And I also traded for this one. So this is a pin to go with the Hollywood Tower Hotel, or the Tower of Terror. It looks like Mickey ears, but Mickey is dressed as an employee of the Hollywood Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror is one of my favorite rides. I'm still super bitter that they're closing it down in California, so I wanted to add another pin to my Tower of Terror pin collection, and I thought this was a perfect new addition. And finally, the one pin that I purchased at Disney was this one. It is Expedition Everest, which is a ride in the Animal Kingdom. Now let me tell you why I chose this pin in particular. This is such a dumb story that I keep telling, but I don't care. So this ride first came out in 2005. You can see right there, it says established 2005, and I went to Disney World last in 2005. They had been advertising Expedition Everest on Disney Channel for months. They kept having featurettes, and I was so excited to finally go on it. And then when we were in the Animal Kingdom when I was 10 years old, Everest was broken down, and I was never allowed to ride it. And that has haunted me for 12 years. But this time I went, Everest was open, I rode on it, it fulfilled all of my wildest dreams. Everything that they ever said on those featurettes on Disney Channel in 2005 were true, and I decided I needed a pin to commemorate the occasion. I liked a lot of the Everest pins, but I love that this one says the year that it opened up, because it creates a nice little, you were there and it didn't happen, but now you've done it. I just think this is a really cute pin. And I loved Expedition Everest. This story is so stupid. I don't know why I keep telling people this. When I bought this pin, I told the guy at the store that story. I don't know why. Oh man, we got food next. This was exciting. So we also went to Epcot. And I got this bag of popcorn. Oh, this is loud. So in Epcot, you can go to these different country pavilions, and they're just like these areas that are designed to look like those countries. This was in Germany. They had this sweet shop in Germany that was all Werther's. Werther's are amazing, and they're just great. And this one is caramel popcorn with chocolate flavored drizzle. Amazing. I'm so excited to try this. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm excited to. And while I was there, I actually also got this dark chocolate caramel sea salt square, and we had to eat it immediately because it was like 90 degrees and it was gonna melt. And honestly, it was like the best thing I've ever eaten in my entire life. So both great purchases at the Germany Pavilion in Epcot. This is not something I bought myself, although neither is the sweatshirt or my diploma. So, but I wanted to show it to you, and it is something my mom got. It is this Minnie graduation ornament. So there she is. Minnie is graduating. She has a diploma. She's taking a selfie, which you can actually see the selfie she's taking. How much detail is that? The reason that we got this ornament is because in my family, every time a huge occasion happens, we get an ornament for it. If we ever go on vacation, we get an ornament to commemorate that vacation. Every year at the end of the year, my mom gets my sister and I each an ornament that represents that year for us. So we have a lot of these really personalized ornaments, and now I've graduated, and since we were going to Disney for my graduation, she got me this. Actually, I also have a Mickey for when I graduated high school. So again, it just matches. I really like how much this is matching everything. And the last thing that I got at Disney is this Star Wars baseball cap. I love Star Wars. You may know that about me. When I saw the trailer for The Last Jedi, I like had a meltdown. It was a lot. But I love this. I love that it says Star Wars. I love that it's a baseball cap. And I love that it is multicolored. These are all things that I love. So there you go. This is how I look in a baseball cap. Hope you enjoy that. So the last three things that I have are all from Harry Potter World, or the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which is inside Universal Studios. I have been to the one in California, which just has Hogsmeade and Hogwarts. But the one in Florida also has Diagon Alley, which was so exciting. When I walked into Hogsmeade the first time in California, it was magical. I was really emotional that day, so I walked in and I just burst into tears because it felt like I was there. I could see Hogwarts on the hill. It was amazing. But something about Diagon Alley and the amount of detail that was in Diagon Alley just kind of knocked my breath away as I walked into that park. I walked in and Gringotts is right at the end of the street, and I walked in right as the dragon on top of Gringotts like blew actual fire, and it was just really magical. That's such a cliche word to use, but it was a really exciting experience to go to Diagon Alley. Also, I loved the Gringotts ride. It was great. I might possibly like it more than the one at Hogwarts, but I can't decide. But the things I got there. First, food. I had some butterbeer ice cream from Florian Fortescue's. Obviously, I don't have that ice cream with me, but here's a picture of me holding it. It was delicious. It tasted like butterbeer. I was an enormous fan. Plus, I got to eat it at Fortescue's, which is like a dream. I also popped into Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, and I picked myself up a love potion. I haven't actually opened this up yet to see what it tastes like, but I think it's like tart sweets? Yeah, it's some kind of liquid sweet, which I haven't opened up to eat yet, but I thought even if I don't like it, this is such a cute little Harry Potter decoration to put on my shelves. Last time I went to Harry Potter World, I got this pumpkin juice, which was disgusting. I hated it. But I cleaned out the pumpkin juice and now I just have this, and so I just think that these kinds of things are really cute to be able to put around on my shelves. I also have a chocolate frog back here somewhere. I really like having like fake Harry Potter sweets and drinks to make it feel like this is, you know, a place where I have access to Harry Potter stuff. And then I also got, because I feel like I had to, some Bertie Bott's Every Flavored beans. I have not popped this open to eat them. I don't know if I will. I might resist because, I mean, they're every flavored and I've heard some terrible things. But, again, this is just so nicely packaged and looks so much like Harry Potter, something that I can, like, buy and put on a shelf and be like, look, I went and I bought some Bertie Bott's Every Flavored beans from Honeydukes. So, I really liked this. I loved the packaging. I was tempted by these last time I was in Harry Potter World, but again, I'd spent so much money. Like, I went so overboard last time that I resisted, and this time I thought, you know, you've bought, like, this was, like, the second day, and I'd bought, like, nothing at that point. I was like, you know what? Treat yourself. Get yourself some Every Flavored beans to put on your shelf back home. And the very last thing that I got at Universal Studios at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is this Ravenclaw water bottle. So while we were in California, my grandmother had a water bottle that she kept filling up, and I found myself getting really jealous of her, and I was like, why don't I have a water bottle? I had one in high school. Why haven't I had one in years? And then I saw this one, and I was like, you know what? Let's get some Ravenclaw pride up in here, and I'm gonna buy one of these. And it says Ravenclaw Quidditch, which makes me look a lot more sporty than I actually am. It makes it seem like I play a sport, but I don't because this is a fictional sport, so, you know. But I was really excited to get this, and I actually also had a weird, like, 10-minute conversation with an employee while I was buying this and my other two treats, because she noticed my Harry Potter tattoo and my Lord of the Rings tattoo, which is up here. And so we just chatted for like 10 minutes about Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings tattoos and the ones she wanted and the ones I had, and it was just really nice. I hope that you enjoyed seeing everything that I purchased at Universal Studios and at Disney World, the various parks that I went to. Have you been to a Disney park or Universal Studios lately? What did you purchase? What did you think of my purchases? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!